3 was going to go. Props to you.
This is
and how is it living in Korea?
This is just so to give away that player's position. That was a blind fire to Hunter's Fury, right? He's pulled back the bow.
这真是太有趣了，直接模仿起了书法拉弓，让我想起康康也曾经做过类似的事情。
我可是原点也做了一个人数交换，加上猎者之怒，还有这个间谍。 艾利克死死的拉住，哎呦，这边你点我头，我举你身体。
谁还不知道了？其实我最近在偷偷练书法。
有
哦，康康，
你来排毒，他有。
这两支都是属于拼临场状态去对枪的队伍，因此这把比赛会非常多的激烈碰撞，十分精彩。尤其是 t3xture 一个手枪局3杀，更是惊艳了全场。接下来就让我们看到 EDG 的奖励局吧。
Howdong spotted and now challenged by Munchkin. Good kill found, but it's Khan that's returning. Like for like, nade down is perfect. It's not going to be planted anytime soon, and time is running out. Just 6 seconds left with nobody, all alone. He's not able to deny. Plant going down, but he knows where both players are, at least roughly. Snuck his way past, around the back of the site. They don't know that just yet. But I like the idea to group up together and Charon before the heal even comes through.
Looking at Howdong as well, look, they've even got the stun at the back, 2 flashes, a paranoia. Like, they have so much utility for this take-in. Already, though, great start. Meteor, even while blinded by the paranoia, is going to be able to find one, and he gets the second as well. The Jewel is finally coming alive, but here comes that showstopper. They have to back out. There's only 20 seconds left. Any time that could be bought could be paramount. It's done so much damage. 21. And well, now the HP healing back up onto Charon. He's going to TP to the other side of the map, but look how close nobody is. A flash just to try and catch him. He's going to be able to get the plant in, but look at where the rest of the players are. They've got to go sprinting to try and get back in here. It is shaky from Chichu. I don't think it's going to matter, though. There's nothing they can do to stop this. It's a very peculiar round.
All right. t3xture just tanked a shotgun to the face. Chichu's got a 50-50. If he checks left, oh no! Oh, Munchkin! A chance for more as well. The shots didn't land, but well, this has been a bit of an unusual start to things. EDG have the advantage in rounds, but not in this one. The man advantage was to Gen.G. Now it's just right about even with a rifle recovered by Lakia and movement towards this A site, but TP in. Howdong's in position to stop them from easily walking into this A site, and he's checking heaven. Lakia needs to win this fight on the way out. In fact, timing will be a key factor for him. The flash goes towards the elbow. It seems like he's safe to cross with EDG too far away to do anything at this point with Smoggy still in spawn.
Again, the time getting a little bit low, but the aftershock won't be placed before anything else can be done. Lakia still having his Tiger. Oh, he is going to be able to spot the man in the corner. Howdong, though, not stunned up. It doesn't matter. Even still, comes back into the trade. Smoggy, with his full belt of utility, still online. Hasn't had to use any of it just yet. But instead, he's going to potentially just go walking through this smoke. And Lakia, the man who was silent on the last map, they can keep things even throughout. I think they'll be quite content. Already a fantastic start. Meteor has been great throughout the series on an individual level. That's a little audacious, though. Trade out with the showstopper will keep in their favor. And Kanka just goes through. The movement's sublime. And now just looks to try and get a little bit more. The Rolling Thunder's going to leave t3xture completely stunned up, but he hasn't been spotted. One bullet is all he needs, but Kankan's there again. A third kill for him already, and he needs the ace. He's going to look to try and get it half, but he's completely blinded. Already baiting them out. A second flash, and there is no hope. I've seen that one before, Mitch, but it won't happen this time.
I mean, they have no control anywhere else, so there's not much of a backup plan here. The showstopper, well, that's plan A, and it hasn't worked out. Those players slowed down, sure, split, but they've already got players towards the site. Meteor's in position, teammates coming in to rally alongside him, and the retake attempt from EDG, it's not going too well. Kills swinging in favor of Gen.G, trade after trade, and a 3 versus 2. Lakia, 4 health, but there's not exactly too much they can do to take him down. If he's hit him in those corners, maybe Chichu needs a miracle snake bite to land. And it could come in off the back of the plant. It's Lakia attempting the plant. But they don't know just how low he is. Viper's Pit activated, and that's going to even the playing field a little bit.
It was so close to taking him down, but now Meteor in the right place at the right time.
Thank their lucky stars as we go 6-3. Gen.G doubling up on the scoreline now. Look at, oh no, never mind. Look at this aggression coming out of Texture. He's running it down towards Vence, and he has certainly chased Kankan to the other side of the map. A dash now up close to the pit, and as Chinchu thinks about going outside of it, that could be the end of his life if he did. It's all down to timing. He's won the first, but
Good
that's
trades.
all he gets.
Yeah, really nice trades. Lakia was well aware, and in fact, Meteor almost gets to kill himself. Kankan, though, you can't give this man that much space. Quickly takes 2. This round is starting to fall apart. They know exactly where Texture is, but can't quite connect onto him. The Tyke's gonna go through, but he runs through on the other side into the 1v1, but it's still Kankan. They just can't deal with this man.
That almost won them the round, just blitzing through the smoke.
It should have won them the round.
It should have. It absolutely should have. If not for this man. That's gorgeous, and the return was straight through the smoke.
One enemy
That's
remains.
just
Okay,
disgusting.
running through the smoke, that's even worse. But it works, and if it works, it works. 6-5, EDG in prime position to equalize coming out of this. That's what we like to see, getting heated down there. This should be an interesting one. It's right off rip, both are used, and Texture! A double kill, but there's still one man standing, not anymore. This is Texture's round.
Yeah. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Spike planted.
And now, well, for the remaining players, what do you even do? You've just lost the entirety of your B defense. Everybody was here waiting for this play to come through. Counter utility used to deny anything. That was the thing, the aftershock cleared a player out of position. It didn't matter. The paranoia wasn't even utilized in that initial take. To find any space here is gonna almost rely on a mistake, and well, you know what? Somehow Smoggy has made this interesting. It won't matter though.
Both showstoppers, Tom, but only one got to be fired. That is absolutely gorgeous for Texture, disrupting the plan of his opponents and getting ahead by just an inch, just a second. That's all he needed. And a gorgeous ace to add to Gen G's momentum. Now 7 rounds at the... They're just waiting for Gen G to make that move to re-clear the space. Player spotted up close, stun is good. And he's only bought himself a second as that smoke fades. Chinchu lands this shot. Texture on 45, in a lot of trouble. Emerging from the smoke element of surprise! How has he gotten all 3? He was 45, now 15 HP, with nobody, all alone. The frenzy up close in heaven. He has thread the needle beautifully for that one. And with Texture being on 15 HP, this could decide it. If he can speed his way through heaven, he might get the angle just after the plant. It all depends on where nobody's looking in the wrong way! Texture's got 4!
I have no idea how he manages 3 kills here. Like the last 2 especially. Like that's better than anything you could ever dream to get from that position.
4 bullets, Tom! 4 bullets and he gets 3 kills on 45 HP!
Look at him go!
Give it to him! Somehow, we've taken
Just
a
like
detour.
you and your scooter.
This city's a little confusing sometimes. The GPS doesn't work. Nice shot by Meteor, doubled up on as well. The Outlaw putting in work in this round to control middle. And for EDG, you know, this is somewhere they have been dangerous before. We said it in the last map. When they've got pistols, they were able to upset a lot of opposition. But Gen G seemed to have a real handle on it, never letting these disadvantageous rounds slip out of their control.
This has genuinely become a race for who's going to be #1 on the scoreboard. Between Texture and Meteor. Kankan is still like in a close 3rd place, but those 2 have started to just completely run away with this one. But, you know, he's always terrifying. Guardian gets him a first. Now, he's actually a couple away. 1 more kill, even if he goes down. He's so quick with it. A single bullet is all he needs. A plant is actually going to give him a showstopper, but he has to try and fall back from it. And actually, the defenders are going to use their own one. Kankan's just found another one. Finally, it takes a bazooka to take him out. He's given some essence of hope for Howdon, but Texture was blind. I don't even think he knew that he'd killed him.
Firing squad to take the trade. Blinds the guy down below, takes the fight against the top player.
Wait, where's this one?
Nice. That crosshair didn't stop moving either. It went past him. He just clicked it at the right time. Yeah, I'd love to see this guy. You ever seen those arcade games with the boxes that go left to right? You got to stack them all the way on top.
30 seconds left.
I think we're looking at Kankan and what can he find here? He's been stellar, and that's already the star they were looking for, leading the way into the side. He doesn't know there's another man behind him. Will be taken out, but that entry does enough. Puts things into a 2v2. Meteor Blade Storm out, maybe trying to deny any sort of plant, but hasn't been able to. And the rotation coming around from Munchkin, you'd think he maybe wait a moment, but he just does it all himself! Almost disrespectful to his opponents, it's risky.
They've not seen anyone in Vents move towards heaven. Munchkin's in position, he's got one, and not the follow-up. But Kankan has another challenge. It's Meteor's up that's come through with a dash still online and a player sitting down below. That's Lakia, who seems to be destined to close this round out. There it is. Not just the round, but the map with it. A 13-5. Get them on there and get the plant in. And then if it's Munchkin planting, that's the Viper's Pit. If he takes the orb, that's the Viper's Pit, and a really tough way back through. We're going for a Hunter's Fury, blind as a bat. And unfortunately, it's not found anything. With the orb retrieved, here comes the Pit to cover the plant. Now you don't have that Hunter's Fury to clear your way back through. The null command, it's not in on time, and there's not really a lot of coordination for EDG right now. They're still covering out some of this map. It looks like they want to go forward. There's a flank on the way from Karen. There's really not a lot going for this defensive side, even though it's a 5v4. The odds are stacked against them.
Yeah, so much needs to happen, and I don't even know if they're going to get anything again! Can't got caught with no gun in hand, and Karen is just doing so much damage, devastation. Smoggy at least, it's just exit kills, padding the stats because the round's already over.
Munchkin falling, it is big. It is removing a lot of the utility that gets them out to sight. Problem is, it was Kankan dropped on the other side. That's your entry. Howdong tries to fill the role, and he's shut down immediately. Lakia is caught in the corner, though, trapped in there, and the big iron takes him down. Back up. Well, the first shot doesn't hit. But Meteor's most certainly does. They don't know that there's a player sitting on the site. Smoggy has a chance, but I think he just broke the gate crash, so now the info will be there that there is still someone sitting around. There's going to be a bodyguard on the planter, so no chance to deny it. And the real hope, okay, well, that was actually a good chance. Some damage done. The eyes focused forward. Good flash and good punish. Even though Chichu catches one from behind, he's going to swing straight into this op. I like the cage. Great use of it. Great swing. Oh, but he doesn't hit the kill shot. 55 HP, but that's enough for t3xture to still be able to duel. And with Meteor coming around the other side, I don't see a lot of ways this goes for Chichu. He needs to be quick, clean, and clinical. Good shot, good correction as well. Meteor forced back, and the defuse is underway. No utility for the yoru. It's gonna be a drive peek, and it's worked out again for Gen G. One that lets them get close from middle and then pop. No. He's out, okay, cool. Oh, no, he's not! Oh, he's been hunted! Oh my god, the damage is huge!
That's one of the best Hunter's Furies I've ever seen! They just tagged both! That's ridiculous from Lakia. After a first map to forget, he has been fantastic ever since, back with a vengeance.
And look who it is they killed, Tom. That's your Viper's Pit, down and out of the round. No way back through for them now.
Spike planted.
Well, nobody's gonna try. He's got some support, but again, there's a smoke to deny them a Meteor in an aggressive position. Just doesn't seem to be missing a beat. This is how map number 3 was going to go. Props to you. And how is it living in Korea?
This is just so disgusting. Was there... Am I mistaken in saying that there was nothing to give away that player's position? That was a blind fire to Hunter's Fury, right? He's pulled back the bow.
They're both doing it.
3 pulls of the bow.
No matter who you are, you shut this man out completely. But that has been the story thus far. Even being played with by an opponent. You can see just trying to make this awkward, try and make this confusing. And there's t3xture. Even still, though, Kankan has managed to take him down. A trade, which, I'll be honest, so far has been unusual. A deep mid position from nobody, but looks away. Just as they make the cross, the entire team comes out, and then Kankan peeks into the lot of them. He has had a cursed game so far. Finally, we see there's a Cypher.
He got a tag, Tom! He got a tag!
It's because they're finally going B. That doesn't happen very often. It doesn't matter, though. They're still losing every single fight ahead of them. Chichu probably gobsmacked that they've actually entered into the B site. I don't know where he's hoping to go here. They're so ready for it. He does at least manage to drop the player planting, but it's after they've already planted. And while just as every other round goes, this is so disgusting. They know it's coming as well.
Oh no, they know where t3xture is.
Meteor taking space. There hasn't been a battle or a brawl in this round. EDG have played a little bit more passive. It doesn't make a damn difference. They're being battered. Kankan again tries to be the hero, but this time and every time he has been shut down. Haodong, Chichu, well, there's nothing they could do. A nice shot at least. Still know where they are. But knowing and doing anything about it is going to be another thing altogether. The plant not the safest, but that's cover. They didn't even need the plant.
But there's no such thing as, oh, well, we lost the bonus, it's all good. No. You got to win that bonus, and nobody's off to a flying start with Karen already down and out. Gen G's numbers thin out, and the A site. Well, you see, with the wall already up, I think they're going to wait for another pulse. When the wall goes down, Kankan might have an opportunity to spray away. Good spray through. It's dealing some damage. Texture's forced back, caught by nobody. This is a good look for the side of EDG, trading out one after another. We said they needed to win this bonus, and it looks like they've got it locked down, but Meteor has a free kill. And it's been left to a 1v2. Very winnable for Meteor. TP, I love this. I don't know if he's going to commit. I imagine it's a fake for info, and then he can sneak his way through to the site, but let's see.
Both players sat back. He does take the TP. It's being watched by Kankan. Both players around this angle. It would have to be a mistake at this stage, and even Kankan, one of the most confident players, decides it's not worth it. Smart stuff from EDG, not about what could be on the cards. And you can see the confidence that's there. Like, that push from Karen is ludicrous. It just goes walking out. You can kind of understand it at this point when you won that many rounds in a row.
You only needed to work once. Break through the B site. Viper utility to block them on the retake, but the fight is taken instead. Munchkin blinded up completely, but Kankan can't get it done with Karen on the side. 3 kills quickly found, and even the Blade Storm frag on the flanker. Easy peasy for Gen G.
Paper X, they've beaten Loud. These are teams that have all been within top 4 at international events. Now they look to beat the China #1, a team again who's been in the playoffs before, and this time it's looking like it might be theirs. Just 2 kills away from creating history for their organization within VALORANT. And it's looked like it is done and dusted. Gen G will be the second team to make it through to the playoffs.